Welcome back to more of this
Some more
game.
Nopes? Yes, that's the name of this game now. Nopes.
And no is arrow.
Yeah. Well, I think it kind of looks like a P in the middle, but whatever.
Alright, anyway. Come on. There we go.
What's up?
Just a minute, Gracie. Why don't you take a seat?
Ooh, we're at 718 points.
This is an intervention.
All right. Fun time's over.
You all
I
have
wanna
too
know
few
what's going
polygons.
on, and I want to know now.
I have no idea what you mean.
Nor I.
Then let me give you a clue. Earlier today, I had a certain unpublished manuscript in my room. Someone took that manuscript, and that someone was...
What are my options? Don't know. Mosley. Hotel staff. Baza. Well, I think we've already kind of figured out the order of stealing because we saw everybody kind of move through one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So we start with
Mosley. Shortly afterwards, it was stolen from the first thief by...
that would have been Madeline, I believe.
Well, that's the only reason she was in his room.
Yep.
Madeline Bouthane. The second thief couldn't hold on to it either. It was stolen for the third time by
That was Buccelli here.
Vittorio Buccelli.
And the third thief disposed of it by...
Burying it. Selling it.
burying it.
Really?
Yep.
But this is slanderous. You cannot prove a word.
Hey, I ain't printing this, man.
Yeah. He
Or saying it
can.
in public.
Every one of you left prints.
Santa cielo.
I admit it.
Damn it, I didn't
take
sand
the
them off
manuscript,
enough.
But I didn't do it for my own personal gain or anything. I'm CIA.
What?
That explains it.
Outrageous!
Mostly is somehow a CIA agent.
God, Mose. Congrats.
Thanks.
Mademoiselle Bouthane.
He's competent in
What's
absentia.
your
In other words,
excuse?
whenever he's
I
not
do
on
not
screen,
know what
he's
you
competent.
Don't you? Let's consider the fact that you have way too much equipment for a tour guide.
But I am technically minded.
And lethal. My guess is French Internal Secret Service.
You are much too smart for your own good.
And you, Signore? You aren't interested in the treasure. In fact, you have no apparent reason for being here at all.
I admit
That
it.
is
I'm in a
not
cult.
crime.
But stealing manuscripts is.
Perhaps it is time for you to reveal your secrets.
I'm a
Gabriel.
Schittenjäger.
Nah,
I mean,
sure.
Schottenjäger. Sorry, I
I'm a
haven't brought
private
this up in a while. I
investigator.
forgot how to
I'm
pronounce
about
it.
the kidnapping of Prince James of Albany's infant son.
James Stewart's son has been kidnapped?
When did this happen?
You really didn't know? Either of you?
No.
Certamente no.
Then why were you given this assignment, Ms. Bouthane?
I have been watching Rennes-le-Château for a few years now. There are certain political interests involved. Interests which might not be working for the long-term stability of the present French government. Besides, if there is an archaeological discovery to be made here, such findings should be controlled by the French authorities. We want to make sure nothing gets smuggled out without our knowing.
Because
I thought
we
you
wanna
needed
sell it to people
excavation
first.
permits to do any serious digging.
Hypothetically, but several parties have applied for permits. We can only deny them for so long.
Mose?
The CIA thinks there's something going on over here with the Freemasons, the Priory, and the Knights of Malta. You name it.
I think the CIA would
Got
be
to make
allowed
sure our
to
interests
investigate a
are protected.
domestic group
You
like
know,
the Freemasons.
Good old US of A. Well, they sent me on a tour as a kind of an audition, I guess. They didn't want anybody with legit CIA credentials. You know, anyone who could be traced. But I'll probably
So you're
be starting
disposable.
full-time when I get back.
He's a temp.
And the digging, monsieur?
Oh, intelligence got that tip from somewhere. I was just supposed to, check it out.
So it was the CIA who infiltrated our computer system. We thought it was the Priory. It is not the first theory we have had, I am afraid. Our cipher experts work on it when they can, and it appears this was another failed attempt. Right, monsieur?
I sure didn't find anything.
And now we can go, yes? I assume you have not found your kidnapper among us?
Doesn't look it.
You were very masterful, but
Wait,
you have not gotten everything from me yet.
wait,
Perhaps you should come by my room and try a little harder, hmm?
wait. You're on the clock, damn it.
And I always thought the idea of chastity belts was cruel and sexist. I finally get it.
I doubt they invented one strong enough for Madeline. Thanks for finding the manuscript. Where was it?
Bukele buried it out in the valley. I saw his moped from Blanchford.
Good job, Grace. As usual.
Prince James is at the villa.
Somebody's got to be competent around
here.
here.
I bet.
And there's some real progress on the treasure.
It's the only person
Sydney,
who's
I
been
was able
replaced
to-
twice.
I'll come up later, okay?
Suit yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think there are what 4 total recurring characters in this series, and we've only seen 3 of them in this one.
Who do you consider the fourth?
The 4th is
Gerda?
Yeah, it's Gerda.
Yeah, she's definitely not in this one.
Like everybody other than Gabriel has been replaced once, but Gabriel was only replaced once.
Yes. I mean, he's replaced twice, but with the old person.
He's got the old John Quincy Adams going on.
I don't need to go back in the kitchen.
Bullshit. You're hungry.
Okay. So we should probably try to find Prince James, which I believe he's somewhere around here. I think it's maybe this thing.
Yeah, it's funny. I really got to harp on how good the spatial audio is in that for that little fountain. Like, I have a PS5 which has dedicated audio hardware devoted to giving you 3D sound, and that fountain sounds pretty much like it would fit right in.
I do appreciate your.
It's like, hey, it's back into my left.
Tonight.
If I'd
Hang on my right.
Mr. Sinclair
I knew
here
exactly
was up
what that
to, I
fountain
wouldn't
is.
have taken it in the first place.
Well, what's
What the
done
heck?
is done. But I think it's time we had a serious conversation.
I think he's part cat.
Absolutely.
Well, let's have a serious conversation, I guess.
About guapes. You got any guapes?
About... We'll get to that.
Do you consider yourself to be a bloodline descendant, Prince James?
Well, it may sound foolish to you, but a belief in our lineage and the responsibility that it brings has been the motivation behind everything the Stewarts have done for centuries. You see, we take our heritage very seriously.
So the answer is yes.
Sure, without saying as much, apparently.
So, you think the kidnapping is a response to Sinclair's manuscript, to its positioning you as the head of the bloodline?
It's not just the manuscript, but yes.
Have you received any demands from the kidnappers, or...
No. Look, I'm willing to give up my claim forever if that's what they want, as long as my son is safe. But we don't even know who to contact to make such a concession. The Priory swears they're not responsible, and no one else has come forward. My God, I'm at the end of my rope.
Perhaps it's not political.
If I let myself even consider that it might be the night visitors, I can't imagine what they would want with...
I'm sorry. I know how awful this is.
Also, it's his blood. They want his blood. I think that would be pretty obvious. I'm sorry. I know this is a delicate subject, but it's his blood. They want his blood.
I mean, I think that's kind of what we're getting at. And who is this guy? This dude standing next to this bookshelf, just hanging out.
Security? Well-wisher?
What are these negotiations between the Freemasons
One of the
and
three wise men?
Priory about?
I don't know.
Because of our common heritage, there's certain wisdom and property that's shared. And now that the dispute over the bloodline heir is coming to a head, these things must be settled.
The things!
Topics.
Settle all the things.
Oh, Freemasons treasure and Priory treasure. Alright.
What kind of property do the Freemasons have?
We have a few of the treasures that have always been sacred to the descendants of Moses.
Like what? The Ark of the Covenant? Something like that?
I'm not
Should
at
be
liberty
ARK.
to say, but the bloodline treasures are dispersed. Whoever takes the mantle, in the end, will want them. All of them.
So what is it? The heart, the rib, the ring, the eye. What's the fifth one?
No. You're thinking of Simon's Quest.
Damn it! Also the second half of Symphony of the Night. But yeah. What was that last part?
What about the Priory? What do they have
I don't
that
know.
you
The foot?
own?
The Priory controls
The
the,
foot of
treasure the
Dracula.
Templars couldn't take with them to
All I
Sicily
know is what
because
is a
it was
man.
embedded.
It's not
They were
exactly
buried in
powerful,
Muscat.
but it is punchable.
Treasure of Rennes-le-Chateau?
Yes, but they're not to touch it until we've agreed on a treaty. You see, we have things they want too.
I love how cryptic we're being about everything.
You gotta be when you're amongst men this skinny.
Again, Dan Brown furiously scribbling notes.
Oh, that's Dan Brown in the corner. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, there we go. He's in disguise.
Does the grapevine motif mean anything to you? Viticulture in general?
Blood. It's a blood metaphor.
Yes. The wine of communion
I told ya!
represents the blood of Jesus, and the grape represents his body. And the grapevine, in some circles, represents
what you hear
the
things from.
Desposony, the house of David. You have heard Jesus
The
call
grapevine.
fruit of David, I assume.
Of course.
Where did you see such a motif, Mr.
Who the
Knight?
hell are
Oh,
you?
it's in the church.
What about my son, Mr. Knight? I'm willing to tell you certain things, but please, have you learned anything new?
Nope.
I've narrowed it down to a few suspects. In fact, I was going to follow up on that right now.
Found another
Very well.
dead guy.
Mesme and I will continue our own efforts. We'll see you back here this evening, then.
Absolutely. And, try not to worry.
I
I do
assume that
appreciate
that's
your
Mesme.
tenaciousness, Mr. Knight.
Yeah?
I guess so.
I've had shots for that, but never mind.
Oh, God.
Boo.
Just get out of my
Extraordinary
house.
man.
What an extra. That's one way of phrasing it.
Hey.
This reminds me of that one Kate Beaton comic. There's something about this unattractive male lead that I find completely irresistible.
Well, since we, I just gotta remember where the heck it was. Since we've had suspicions about, Arnaud being involved in this somehow, perhaps we should go find him. And he's been, go that way.
Hopefully he's moping on the roof again, is what you're saying.
Basically. Because we haven't heard from him in a while. Hey, look. There he is.
Excuse me, Mr. Arnaud.
Let's have a chat.
Are you a vampire? What do you know about voodoo?
Hello, Mr. Knight.
What do you know about vampire voodoo?
Vam voodoo?
I've been meaning to ask you something.
And what is that?
I've been meaning to ask you about your association with the Priory of Sion.
Where did you hear
Did you say Priory of Zion?
Prince
No, I said
James's
Priory of
men.
Zion.
See,
Oh,
I'm
and no,
working for
I don't know
Prince
nothing
James.
about that.
I came here to see about the kidnapping myself.
I see. Well, I'm not really surprised, though I would have expected more polish from Prince James's agents. Ce n'est pas d'importance.
No, I'm not Polish, I'm
You will
Cajun.
learn nothing
English,
from
please.
me. The Priory would never stoop to kidnapping a child.
And tell me, what sort of things would the Priory stoop to?
I have nothing to say to
Murder,
you
torture,
about the
flaying.
Priory,
I mean,
Mr.
I have
Knight.
nothing to say to you.
But whatever you hear from Prince James, remember, it is their side of the story.
What do you mean by they?
Got a lot of stuff to talk about.
What can you tell me about shovels?
Isn't that right?
Yes, but so are the Freemasons. Naturally, we have an advantage being French.
And what exactly are you planning to excavate?
Far more learned ears than yours have been denied that knowledge.
Really? Including yours? Have they told you what it is?
Really? Quel toupet?
What's this about your hair?
This isn't a toupee. This is real, damn it.
Yeah, you could fool me.
Excelsior Montreux, the owner of Chateau de
That's his
Serres.
first name? Good
Is
God.
he a Priory member too?
Not at all. Why?
Oh, just wondering. The Priory does have issues with Prince James, though, doesn't it? Political issues?
What could you understand about such matters? We have been working for centuries to get the bloodline on the throne of France. Do you know, we almost succeeded. Marie Antoinette was disposée, and she had a son who would have been king.
No, and then we cut their all heads off.
Revolution ruined everything.
Yeah, revolutions can really fuck up your long-term conspiracies. I take it the Priory doesn't like the idea
Damn
of
that
the Stuarts
democracy.
regaining power.
In Scotland, perhaps. Not in France. Not over the European Union. The Habsburg-Lorraines are a much more critical line. Besides, we could hardly accept a Scot on the throne.
I see your point. Oh, those bagpipes can get annoying.
I would have to agree with that. Bagpipes are pretty bad.
So there really is a treasure?
Beyond measure.
Well, so why don't you just go in and take it?
The Templars lived a long time ago.
You don't know where it is, do you?
There are certain disadvantages to keeping information in the hands of a chosen few. When the French Revolution occurred, the Abbé here was the guardian. He was forced to flee to Spain. His records were lost for decades. Then Saunier rediscovered them. He was a greedy bastard, and he was tormented by the Great Secret. He offered fragments.
The Great Secret is a dick, by the
for
way.
exorbitant sums. He fabricated
Just a
and
total
destroyed
asshole.
evidence and
Hate that
died
guy.
without revealing what he knew.
That's why you've leaked information, isn't it? You hoped someone would solve the riddle for you.
There is a season for everything, and the season for the unveiling is coming very soon. One way or another, the treasure will come to light.
What is it you're so determined to unveil?
Metal Gear.
One day
treasure.
soon,
Oh,
you
that
shall
works too, I
know.
guess.
Now excuse me, Mr. Knight. Oh, and I do wish you luck in finding the infant.
Right. Whatever that was.
I think he was just stretching out.
There was a very awkward looking stretch.
Wait, where did he go?
Over to the corner.
Oh,
like back to where he was.
Kick him! Sorry. Had a Dark Messiah of Might and Magic moment there. The Mighty Boot! Donk.
Right now, how do we get out of here again? That way. There we go. Okay. I imagine the next step should probably be to get back over and see if we can poke around Montreux's place a little bit again.
I'll go get the Harley.
I gotta remember what the heck it is. Was it... Oh, shoot. Is that even an option here? No, that's the train station. No, that's not it. No,
Armchair of the devil.
Is this it? No, this isn't it. This is not what I wanted.
This is what I wanted at all.
No. Oh, here we go. Like some chateau. Can I do something about this?
Oh, that looks like it's going to be extremely painful. Not only is it pointy, it's literally two-dimensional. That's going to be sharp as hell. Okay, this is the most climbable structure in the series.
It's Marceau.
Yeah.
The chateau is closed, Monsieur Knight.
I noticed. Well, I didn't see a buzzer down at the gate, so I had to come up. Now, I hate to bother y'all, but I'm leaving the area today, and I really need to ask Mr. Montreux just a few more teensy questions. Oh, please.
Oh, wait here.
Thanks, duck hair. Sorry.
Yeah, what is that hairstyle, man?
It looks like a marshmallow peep. That lovingly rendered doorknob. Oh, it's
I love how
behind him
that
now.
descending the stairs there. Just fall down them, basically.
It is a very bad day for visitors.
Boy, I've had some of those. This is probably really inconvenient, but I'm leaving France today, and I was hoping to feature Sarah's in my article. You made quite an impression on me.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What I was really hoping was to snag a few more bottles of that Merlot. My editors won't let me give anything 5 stars unless they've tasted it, and boy, that Merlot deserves 5 stars.
Oh, well then, I applaud your taste. Of course I can get you more bottles. I'll have Marceau open the tasting room.
Actually, I'm guessing, well, you guys have a wine cellar. Am I right?
Wine cellar.
Could we go down there and get the wine? It'd make a much more romantic opening for my article. I could just make it up, but as you said yourself, God is in the details.
I don't believe I said that, but I couldn't agree more. I'll take you down myself.
Oh, wow. I knew this.
Oh.
Pre-rendered cutscene. We're in for it now.
I was reading about those Roman mines.
Get your quarters ready. We're about to get a game over.
Does the cellar attach to anything, like that?
No. Ah, here it is, the 76 Merlot.
I've been thinking about what you said. About how the breeding of grapes is like the breeding of people.
Is there some Amontillado down here?
Oh, it's a terrific analogy. Maybe even the angle on my new story. So, would you say this Merlot is like, say, a king of wines? Or just a gorgeous camel? Look at that. God, am I an idiot?
No, please, don't bother. It's...
Ow!
Oh, my. You cut yourself.
Oh, it's nothing.
You are asking about the wine?
Oh, no!
Not a prince. Our little Merlot. Then again, it's not exactly wine in the box either.
Actually, you should consider that.
Yes, it's eminently drinkable.
Right. Oh, gosh, look at the time. I have that flight to catch. Thanks. See myself out.
The laughter isn't helping you not seem suspicious, by the way.
Nope. Not suspicious at all.
Now, this fountain, on the other hand, just sounds like somebody taking a leak.
It really does. Just from all the angles, too.
Wow, it's like I'm spinning around in a hotel bathroom. This is amazing.
A garage. I wonder what's parked in there.
Well, why don't you go find out?
So
Since
was
we
that
couldn't do it with
entire
Grace earlier.
wine dropping thing just literally accidental?
Seemed like it.
Uh-oh.
Is Gabriel literally that stupid? Yeah, we knew that already.
Yeah, he's literally that stupid.
Ooh, look at
Light
that
switch.
dynamic lighting.
Click.
Ah! Oh my god, it's a car!
Black-
It's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's up there?
Oh no, it's the extended family.
This.
No one will see me from here, the most exposed spot in the
After tonight, the adepts will
Yes.
converge in Cairo.
Hey look! It's the cure! Damn it! I wasn't prepared for this eventuality.
Voila, Mission Knight. What are you? Look, it's the man from the train.
Oh crap! You've simultaneously blown both of our covers, you assholes! Ooh. Ooh, I've played enough Grand Theft Auto to know that the motorcycle versus car debate doesn't end well for the person on the motorcycle.
Where could he be?
Getting chased around, apparently. Well, I guess we can wander around. We obviously can't leave the area because we don't have transportation.
Sketch the door! Oh, I bet
guess
Mosley
we'll-
will let you steal his scooter.
No, yeah, really. We have a chat? Yes, we can.
I heard Lady Howard mention some Egyptian artifacts that were found here.
I don't know what you mean.
Enlightening.
Smack! Yes, you do!
If I show you my copy of Le Serpent Rouge, will you tell me about the Egyptian artifacts?
Follow me. Good. Lily's having a bath. Oh, she's been so distraught lately. She hasn't been in the mood to talk about the mystery. Dr. Wen found these objects when he was digging here 20 years ago. He became convinced that the Wren mystery was deeply tied with Egyptology. He believes there's a seed of alien wisdom buried here, a seed similar to that planted in Egypt.
Huh. So, where did Dr. Wen find these artifacts anyway?
On the back of Mount Cardew, in a cave. He said it headed off into further caverns, but he never got the chance to explore them before his accident.
His accident?
Yes. Didn't you know?
He exploded.
Oh my.
That cave is on private land now. Not that it matters. It was just one of the many storage caves of the Atlanteans.
What?
The seed itself is the real treasure. It was placed based on cosmic alien logic. Unfortunately, Dr. Wen's latest calculations still seem to be a bit off.
I'm not surprised. That cosmic alien logic's a bitch. Can I just look at the pictures, please?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
Could you shut up for a moment?
What's this?
Dr. Wen never identified it. Odd, isn't it?
Can I borrow this photograph? I promise I'll get it back to you.
In exchange for Le Serpent Rouge?
Deal.
Just drop that in my
I better
pocket real
go.
quick.
Good luck, Estelle.
Thank you, Grace. Of course, I wish you the same.
Well, I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
No.
Dude just leaving the room.
Walking like he has to take a big dump. Oh, man. Gotta get to the bathroom. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Can't poop in the hotel.
Apparently not. I'm not following you.
No.
I'm totally not following you.
No, definitely not.
And are you feeling okay, dude? You're having trouble walking in a straight line.
Oh, no. This is gonna be like Flash or Slash or Crash or whatever the hell his name was.
Oh, jeez. Crash.
Smash. Bash. Trash.
It's the...
Gash. I don't know.
What's the worst names for WWE superstars?
Mash. His full name is Mashed Potatoes.
Oh, good lord. Where are you going?
Don't mind me just going into a graveyard with my hand down my pants.
Can we move the camera, please? Because I can't do it on my own right now.
It'll get there.
Thank you.
Oh!
Please.
The reverence is not for you.
Ow.
I know that.
You should not be here. You should not be anywhere near this place.
They do not know I'm here.
You had better hope not. We have enough to worry about with the baby.
Has there been any confirmation that he's the Kanosh Kanaya?
No, the signs are ambiguous.
Man, I got a dozen of those at the grocery store the other day.
So good enough to show his will.
But if you do not know, they cannot know either.
I'm certain they do not, but they will take his blood anyway, and it may be enough.
Of course, we must stop them.
How? You have been watching Mr. Knight?
You see how badly he's failing.
Right about his family. He has his own destiny to fulfill in all of this. And the girl has found the entrance to the temple.
It may be too late. We're almost out of time.
Not until midnight. I have tried to prepare them as best I could, but it is almost cruel to send him in.
Do you foresee something?
I have told you. I will not foretell the outcome. But the forces arrayed below
Trust
will
me,
be
man.
terrible.
I don't want to know.
He will
No
not
spoilers.
be sent alone. When can we start?
Give me time to speak with him. I will call you at the villa.
Very well. Till then.
As a guy wearing a turban, I have to back away from you.
What the... And just poofed on the other side of her?
And saw nothing. Because they're idiots.
I am sneaky.
Their sight is
so
based
very
on
sneaky.
movement. I have to stay perfectly still.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Well, perhaps we should go find out.
Thank you for speaking on behalf of the audience.
Yes, really. Oh, come on. Walk a little faster, please, Grace.
Not like we're in any kind of rush here.
Nope. Nope. Yep, totally wasn't following you. See, I went a totally different place, not following you at all. Because the geometry and getting back over there on that is very odd.
Just walk past the camera on your way there.
I'm not done with you yet.
I think it's time we had a talk, Mr. Baza. You left that copy of Le Serpent Rouge at the museum for me, didn't you?
Yes.
And the little notes at the center of the circle and the arms of the hexagram.
Guilty as charged.
I don't get it. If you wanted to help Gabriel and I, why didn't you just be open about it?
I must be very careful that certain people do not know that I am here.
You're part of the secret brotherhood, aren't you? You and Mesme.
You are correct about Mesme. He is with the Brotherhood, but I am not. I haven't been for some time.
And Montreux, he's one of the others, the ones who steal the blood?
Yes. They call themselves adepts of the holy blood, but they are vampires, pure and simple.
I don't understand. Why doesn't the Brotherhood just stop the vampires?
Steak shortage.
Be too easy.
Steak shortage, man.
You must know the whole story.
Oh no.
Listen.
Oh Jesus.
The exposition. What a show. Sorry. I know I do that joke a lot, but I don't care.
The weavers of the bloodline. It is a process intricately linked to the stars. The birth of the Divine One, the one the Brotherhood calls the Kenosh Kenaya, can only happen during certain planetary alignments with the constellation Osiris. Just over 2,000
I am so
years
bored
ago
right now. I
was
mean,
the
paying
last
attention.
such configuration. The Brotherhood was expecting something profound. They tried frantically to read the signs and omens. There were many branches of the bloodline, even back then. One was the House of David, and it was to this branch that the signs pointed.
Hey, look, it's David.
So the Brotherhood used their influence. and a
Oh
bit of
God, this
magic
concoction
against
stinks.
the current heir,
Whoa,
Joseph, to marry
Lord.
his betrothed before the date
Why
prescribed
have I done
by Jewish
this?
tradition. Mary conceived. The signs for the birth were auspicious. A conjunction of two planets, Jupiter and Mercury. This created a star, a certain sign of success. But the Jewish king, Herod, heard of the birth of a Davidic heir and threatened the infant's life. The Brotherhood took the family to Egypt, and the young god was reared there, tutored in the ways of the infinite.
So Jesus was the Kenosh Kenaya?
Oh, yes. He was what we had awaited. The open portal between man and the infinite. The one who could see the fabric of the universe and alter it at will.
And then he didn't.
But he was also a Jew.
So is the Matrix.
But he was also a Jew, and that was the end of that plan.
Learning his heritage.
Wait,
As
no.
he read the tales, he became convinced that he was the Jewish Messiah. From the Brotherhood's point of view, it was a limited ambition. And yet, who were we to tell the Divine One what he was or was not?
What happened?
He returned to
I
Jerusalem.
remember it like it was
A few
yesterday.
of the Brotherhood went with him to watch over him. What we didn't realize, perhaps because we were not Jews, was that Jesus intended to fulfill the prophecies. All of them.
See that guy?
And that was
That's-
our bad. We shouldn't have let him do that.
You see that guy? That guy over there? I'm gonna be that guy one day.
Where do they come in?
It's gonna be
will
me
try
up on
to
the cross
explain.
someday. You see it, Dad.
Brotherhood
You'll see.
collected blood samples for study and testing before they selected brides. There were certain magical rites performed. There had always been rumors that some of these priests had dared imbibe the blood to steal power for themselves.
Ah, blood chugging.
But really, they just
Of
give
course,
themselves
such things were
STIs.
taboo. And when these
Does it
rumors
count as an
surfaced,
STI when you
the
chug it?
initiates were harshly scolded. But when Jesus was being reared in
I mean,
Egypt,
that's the easy way to classify everything.
It's a VTI at that point.
he
A
began to whisper
vampirism
to his friends
transmitted.
that to truly serve the Kenosh Kenaya, the priesthood ought also to be immortal, just like the Kenosh Kenaya himself.
Jesus was immortal?
In a sense, he could reweave the fabric of his body at will, just as he could those of others. He could have healed his own wounds, but he chose to perform the sacrifice the prophecies demanded. It wouldn't have been much of a sacrifice had he rescinded.
You gonna fix that? No, I'm good. I'm good. This is important. Please don't
So what happened with the young initiate?
carry out holy
His
words in
name
my name.
was Sinead,
Ugh.
and one of the boys
Well,
he
so much for that.
persuaded was Ali, son of the Brotherhood's headmaster. Ali wasn't a bad boy, but he loved Jesus and liked the idea of living with him forever. Fortunately, he approached his father about it one night. When the headmaster heard of the heresy, he exploded. Sine and his followers were expelled. Only Ali remained.
That's why they were expelled.
His ignorance. But Sine and his followers didn't give up.
How dare you make the headmaster explode?
Bitter. He decided they would steal the blood. He kept his eyes on the conclave, but could never get close. When Jesus left for Jerusalem, they managed to keep it secret from Sine. He did not arrive in Israel until it was too late.
Until he was dead.
For 3 days. The rest of it after that is slightly
So Sine's group, the Adepts, are still after the blood.
Even worse, they found it. Jesus had heirs, 2 sons. That was the one thing he did agree to do for the Brotherhood's sake. His sons were only human. They'd missed the window of Osiris, but they survived to have descendants.
Slow down there, subtitles.
Yes.
Is the baby Charlie, the Kenosh Kanaya?
We do not know. It depends on how well the vine has been woven. It depends on many things. Sadly, it may not matter. Where the Brotherhood has woven for 2,000 years, the Adepts have tasted. The bloodline grew too broad for the Brotherhood to protect each descendant every minute. And as the vampires succeeded in stealing here and there, they grew in power and in corruption. They will resort to anything for the blood, blackmail, murder, even black magic.
Wow, that's really low for blood-stealing vampires.
In their own bodies.
Exactly. And they've been doing it for so many generations that they've changed, physically. It is a result of the blood, but even more, the result of corruption. You see, the power they have is stolen. It is not theirs.
Not your power.
Not
Bad
your blood.
vampires.
They
Not your
are
blood.
strong.
Put it back.
The Brotherhood does
Put it back
not
where you got it,
taste
damn
the
it.
forbidden fruit. They're no match for the Adepts anymore. And the baby's blood may be enough to tip them over the threshold, even if he's not all we think he might be.
So, what will happen if they take his blood?
Montreux will be king of the world. Rex Mundi incarnate.
Ah, it's Gabriel. Thank heaven.
Thank heaven indeed. We have quite nearly run out of time. May we meet in your room, Ms. Nakamura?
Jesus. Nice CGI crown of thorns there. Very fresh.
Yeah.
So they chased me for miles. Good thing I had the Harley.
God is good.
Yeah. Vanity works too.
It's time we talked about the temple. We must reach the
I went
Holy
through all
of
that
Holies
bullshit
before
with the
midnight.
cat for this and it was worth it.
I've been trying to tell you. Sydney helped me find it.
There will be traps to keep out the uninitiated.
He means those who are not initiated into the mystery.
Yeah, the uninitiated. We got that from the word.
No, my friend. The hermetical mysteries. This is why Mesme must go with you. I would go, but I dare not risk it while the Adepts are down there.
I've
I'd like to go.
been working from home for almost a decade. I know a lot about hermetical mysteries.
Mesme's radio to stay in contact with the others. They may need some of your computer expertise.
But
3. 3 is the number that will best protect the group. Myself,
5 is right
Gabriel,
out.
And I believe Mr. Mosley is a trained police officer.
Hell yeah, I'll go. I got a gun in my room. But,
You
there aren't really any vampires down
really
there.
too excited about that, I
Are
think.
A few. If I know Montreux, he will admit only his most trusted allies tonight. For such a prize as the baby, he might be challenged. His kind
Challenge.
are not known for loyalty.
Yikes.
what about the treasure?
God willing, we must remove it to safer keeping.
Wait a minute. This is about the kid. I'm not putting my butt on the line so you guys can get rich.
It's not what you think.
I assure you, the baby is the first priority for us all.
The baby is the greatest treasure
Just
of
don't
all.
get too far ahead of
Apart
me,
from the
bucko.
gold.
Now let's see that map.
Yay, smash cut.
Where is this thing? We are very close.
Quit getting in front of the damn flashlight, Mose. Your ass is creating a shadow the size of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Oh, here goes nothing.
Be careful.
Are you just gonna send him down by himself?
Oh, what the hell is happening with his leg?
He's falling off is what's happening.
I want to do that again.
Was that really necessary?
Stop whining. Look at this place.
What's that?
Oh,
You want to leave?
I'm going down the slide.
Be wary. Moseley and I will follow.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, nice. How? Just put me in the front. That's great. You guys are so brave.
Oh, goody, a
Oh,
chess puzzle.
This really is the Last Crusade, isn't it?
Alright, so you have to place all the knights on the board so that... never mind. I'm guessing you don't want to step on the death squares?
Yeah, my guess is that is bad.
When's the last time you saved?
Oh, yeah, I guess this would be a good time for that, wouldn't it?
I mean, when death squares are involved, it's probably a good time to save.
Yeah, I won't argue with that.
Save file name, death squares. Death squares. The squares of death.
Squares. Indeed. What the hell am I looking at?
Some of the tiles have skulls on them. I don't think that's a good thing.
That's astute of you.
There's a pattern of sword tiles on the board.
We're in this big room. The floor reminds me of the floor in the church. Black and white tiles. Mean anything to you?
Yes, it's a chessboard.
Okay.
Any more tidbits on the chessboard thing?
How big is it?
I'm about the size of a playing piece in relation to it.
Then maybe you should act like one.
You've got to have more hermetical wisdom than that.
Okay, I've been searching. The Templars brought the game back from the Crusades and changed the pieces to match Western culture. Maybe you should think like a knight. A Knight Templar.
Ooh, so you gotta move in L shapes, eh?
I have to get across
I
that
guess so.
floor and over to one of those doors somehow.
Okay.
Hey, there's a Templar start spot.
Is that... No, there's another one over here. So, I have to... I'm assuming moving in L's. And my guess would be that I have to land on all of the swords.
Is it all of the swords
like a knight.
or none of the swords?
I would think if there's like skull and crossbone symbols on here, that I'm trying to avoid those. I imagine if they were still there, then I would probably have those there.
Well, I'm seeing there's 3 doors that don't have.
Do this.
It's just 3 black
But it doesn't
doors
look
that
like I
don't
have
have
much choice.
Don't have a sword in front of them. See if clicking on one of the Templar spaces gives you any more insight.
I have to get across that floor and over to one of those doors somehow. I have to get across that floor and I think I have to get a...
Yeah, so I don't get anything else. My guess is probably I would want to hit all the swords.
Well, give it a try.
You know, thinking like a knight. Just a jump to the left. Yeah, considering they lit up and that one faded away, I'd say that's the correct answer here.
Alright, well, knight yourself on over to that other sword there.
Well, my guess is, I'm assuming since they deactivate, that I probably have to hit all of them. But I can only move like a knight. Oh, and the floor goes away. That's even better.
The floor goes away on anyone that isn't a sword.
Lovely. I can tell you I'm pretty screwed here, I'm sure.
Not necessarily. Move to the white space in front of you.
This one?
No. More in front of you.
There are two in front of me.
More in front of you and less to the right of you.
Right here?
Yeah.
No.
Now you got a sword you can get to. I was gonna say black space to the bottom of that skull.
Wait, over here?
Left. Down.
Up.
That one.
This.
And from there, you can go to the white sword at the far end, yeah.
Now the problem is I've missed these two.
No,
I
you
can
go
get to
that
this one.
Now you can go to the far corner, the far white corner.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
And you can get to that sword. Yep. And then to the black space.
Can I pull?
Yep.
Here?
That one. Yep. You can see where this is going already.
So,
white
corner up here?
Nope.
Or here?
I think there is where you want to be.
I don't have... The only move I have after this one is to here.
Yeah, and then you can move on to a sword in the white corner.
Okay, hang on a sec. Okay, I did get that one, so I've got these four left.
Mm-hmm.
So, there to there. There. Where would I go?
No, you might be right. You might want to go back to that back corner.
Use back corner to here.
And then to there.
Up there.
And then what you can do, I see the pattern. Just do it, and I'll fill you in.
So
later.
back corner here?
Yep.
It's back, okay.
There you go.
Over here. Nope, no, not right click. Up there. I would assume over here now?
Yeah, that one.
And then to those two.
Yep.
Okay, all the swords are off. Now what?
Ooh. Something tells me I could have planned that better.
Well then.
You got them all, and now you did.
Well,
I guess that means you have to end on that space.
I guess so. So it was this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, I almost feel like this is something that we can plan out on paper and get back to next time, because we're running about an hour right now.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that one.
Death is always a good place to end off.
Sure.
Wait, what happens if you start on one of the what happens with the Templar squares? Like, what do they do?
I don't know that they do anything.
Try hopping. Yeah, I was gonna say hop a couple of spaces. See if you can, like, go to that white one. Yep.
Like down here?
Yeah, that one. End of the black one. End of the white one. To your right. Nope.
Up here?
Nope. The one that lets you hit the other Templar square from it.
Oh.
And then to the white one to the right that lets you hit that other Templar square.
I mean, this is the only one that I can go to.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like anything happened.
It did nothing! Yeah.
Yep, it did nothing.
May as well see this try through.
Yeah. I probably don't have it, but hey, let's find out.
Why couldn't you do the other one?
I didn't want to.
Oh, I see. Is that how you're gonna be?
Because now, well, I can get the two that this one that I missed and pick that one up.
What's your plan from here?
Shut up.
That's a good plan.
No, come back here. Over here. Wait.
That's a skull.
Oh, that's, yeah. Yep.
In fact, both of the ones in that direction are skulls.
Well, then let's go this way.
And you don't want to go to that one, the white one, with the sword on, because that was the last thing.
That's why I'm coming over here first. Although, getting back over here might be an issue.
This looks like it'll be slightly tricky, but I think you got this. Yep.
I can't go there.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't go there.
You can go
No,
there.
because... Oh, maybe I can... Well, dot to dot. There, there.
And then to the
Then what?
Try the... go to the corner first. Yep, go there. Yep. get the feeling that this puzzle has multiple solutions.
Well, I think we found one.
We can only hope.
Well, this is the last one, so unless we did something wrong in
we're about to
everything
find
else
out.
that we've done, this should hit it.
Hey, I got one open.
Excellent, Mr. Knight. Keep moving. We'll be right behind you.
Be careful, bud.
Right behind you. Oh, jeez.
So much for safety in numbers. And a pendulum. Gee, wonderful.
So we found ourselves in Sense Fortress. Great. Wonderful. Everything I wanted.
Maybe we'll see this run out. Maybe we can actually get this done. But I'm gonna save this first. Wait. Okay, just saved it as blank. Alright.
That's fine.
That's okay. Alright, so... Can I take a look? Okay.
It's a pit and a pendulum. Lovely.
Yep. Okay, so I seen... No! I didn't want to jump on it. I wanted to right-click on it. Okay, well, it looks like I'm safe. Do I hop off? Can I hop off?
I don't have time for that now. I don't
yes,
have
you
time
do.
for that now.
You may want to watch out for the pendulum.
I don't know if I can do anything.
You can do that.
Well, that seems like a good place to stop.
Join us next time for when we get killed by a pendulum about a dozen times.
Well, hopefully not, but join us then, won't you?
Goodbye. Edgar Allan Poe would be proud.